Hello, beautiful people, and welcome or welcome back. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. So grab yourself a cuppa, put your feet up. Let's have a little look what is going on. This is a message for the collective. This is general guidance for the coming week. Okay, it's for everybody. We're just sort of taking the energy reading of the week. All right, let's have a little look. We've got the Eight of Cups. Come on, just get the camera to focus. It'll sort itself out in a little minute. We've got the Three of Swords. We've got the Palace of Coins. Oop. We've got the Four of Wands. Center of the reading, the King of Coins. With the Ace of Wands. It's nearly over, guys. Whatever it is for you, it's nearly over. We are shifting forward. Oh, yay, we've got the Sun, we've got the Star, we've got the Lovers, and we've got the Emperor. Okay, right. Let's bring them over a little bit because I didn't expect to be getting a load of extra cards on the end, but they wanted me to take them. And that's not very straight, is it? Hang on, give me a minute. Right. I was cleaning yesterday and I think the camera's been moved a little bit. Anyway, we're there now. Let me get you your affirmation. What's the most appropriate affirmation for the collective, please? Limitless abundance is available to me now. Nice. All right. Those are my cards from Hoping to Having. This is the Tower of Dreams and this is the Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay. TikTok. I know. You've been waiting, haven't you, my beautiful people? You've been waiting. All right, so let's have a look at this then. I want to start with this TikTok card. So TikTok timing, it is a number 30. Threes are all about growth, expansion, joy, getting into the good stuff. All right, you've been waiting for your life to take off, for your life to start, for your new world to start. We've been in that sort of in-betweeny bit for quite a while now, haven't we? But it hasn't been stagnant. It feels as if, yeah, not feels, they're saying it has been progressing. You've been healing, you've been dealing with wounds, you've been dealing with some internal conflicts and battles and awarenesses and all sorts of stuff's been going on. That's what happens during eclipse season. That's what happens generally this time of the year. Everything comes up saying, is this what you want? Are you sure? Do you want to change your mind? Do you want something else instead? Everything kind of comes up like that, and it can feel a little bit chaotic, and it can bring up some difficult stuff, challenging stuff as well. But it's temporary. And what it's doing is it's clearing the decks for us to be able to move forward in the light. So we are going to move forward. If you're sitting there going, when, just trust that over the next 1 to 2 weeks, it's going to start unlocking, unblocking, shifting, clearing. So it's another week before we've got the Pisces eclipse, the lunar eclipse in Pisces, and then it feels like everything starts to get a bit clearer. Okay, so TikTok, hang on in there. Things are shifting and you are moving towards this. Limitless abundance is available to you now. Right. Now, abundance can be money, doesn't have to be. Health, energy, positivity, connections, friendships, joy, fun, play, all of the good stuff. Abundance in all areas. That's what we're wanting. Yeah, it's on its way. Okay, so when we look at the tarot, then let's look at what we've got on the table. Center of the reading is the King of Coins, Mr. Moneybags. There he is. All right, there's your abundance. Okay, that's on its way. That's the central energy, and that's what wants to come in. Now, he's not just Mr. Moneybags. Yes, he's got money. Yes, he's prosperous, but he's also grounded, stable, secure. He doesn't have any real wibbles and wobbles because he's a king. This is abundance on all levels, right? So we are moving into this, the sun is coming out, right? If you've been waiting, it's coming. Now, We're starting with the Eight of Cups. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I just want to clock the amount of major arcana cards that are on the table. The entire bottom row is major arcana cards. We've got the Tree of Life. We've got, well, officially it's not a major arcana card within the tarot. The Tree of Life in this deck signifies every single card in the entire deck. Let me explain. Right, see there on the numbers, you've got 1 to 10, and then you've got the king and the queen, you've got the knight, you've got the page, so basically all of the cards. And then on these gold bars, do you see all the Roman numerals? They represent all the numbers of the major arcana cards. So this one is saying you've got everything you need, it's all coming together. Okay, right, so then when we add to it, we've got the sun, the star, the lovers, and the emperor. Look at all of that good stuff that is coming in. It's in your foundation, right? So what does that mean? It's when I say it's in your foundation, what I mean by that is just imagine the universe working behind the scenes, kind of getting things in place for you. And that comes from you. This isn't some extraordinary gift from the universe being bestowed upon you. You have free will. And so this is about your own energy aligning, wishing, dreaming, focusing, manifesting, creating the desire that comes from within you, and then the universe backs it up. So your foundation underneath you is, I want to be happy and positive, and I want ease. I want to see clearly. I want to know where I am. I want to feel good. That's what's going on in your foundation. So on the surface, then things are being shifted and changed in order to bring that about. Does that make sense? And then we've got these three, the star, there's your healing energy, your hopes, wishes, and dreams. With the lovers, making decisions, making choices, listening to the heart, letting the heart guide you towards the emperor, which is your empowerment. You're the director of your own life. You're deciding what you want. You're in charge. And it's saying, right, I can do it. I can do anything. I'm the emperor. Right, so let's look at it then in more detail. So we start with this Eight of Cups, the walking away card. So this has been building for some time for everybody, right? This is a collective reading for everybody. It doesn't matter what sign you are. So many of us are having this energy of it's time to move on, whether that's from a friendship, a relationship, a location, a job, an attitude, a behavior, an addiction, whatever it is for you. That's done. I'm moving on. What am I moving on to? I don't quite know yet. I'm moving towards the moon, and the moon is what's hidden, what I can't see. This is saying I've got to take a leap of faith. I've got to make the decision. All right, they're saying you don't got to do anything, but this is the kind of energy within you of choice, which is the Lover's card there, the choosing, the making the decision that I am ready to leave this behind and move on. Now, this is rooted down with the Four of Wands. Now, for me, this is the home card, marriage card, celebrations, upgrades, improvements. So for some of you, especially with that eight, let me get them all up here. With the Eight of Cups, I'm moving on from that job, that home, that location. I'm moving on from whatever was holding me back. I'm ready to up level my life, to take it to the next level. And I have everything I need. I've got all the tools in my toolkit to be able to do this and to make this happen. So I absolutely am moving on here. Now, the Fours are about our foundations, the stability and security within us, underneath us, inside us, and the Emperor is also a number 4, all right? So we've got this strong energy of I'm trying to stabilize my foundation in a way that works for me now, with who I am now, that embodies my hopes, wishes, and dreams that are aligned for me now. And I'm ready to make this happen. Now, it hasn't been easy getting to this decision. It's not been easy. The Three of Swords is a painful card. It's hurt, it's wounds, it might be old stuff. Right, this might be that this shift of us moving forward may well have triggered some old wounds inside you or in people around you. There may have been disagreements and arguments. There might be the cold shoulder and the brush off, the distance that has been painful for you. But that is now kind of, we're over it. It's like, well, it is what it is. I've had my tears. I've had my upset, and now I step towards my abundance, my stability, my security, and my happiness. The Sun is the strongest, most positive, happiest card in the deck. So we don't have to have everybody's permission. We don't need to wait for them to agree with us. We don't need to wait till we're fully healed and shed the last tear. We don't need to do any of that. We're ready to step forward towards that life that we're wanting. And that life is more positive, more abundant, more enriched, more fulfilling. It's an upgrade because it's next to the Four of Wands, the upgrades card. This can be taking your relationship to the next level, your home to the next level, your income to the next level. It doesn't always have to mean higher equals bigger and better. It can just be, it's more stable. It just is more, it feels more abundant to me, and that's what matters. So there's a lot in here about your environment with that Four of Wands, which can be home or a workplace. And we've also got the Palace of Coins, which is another environment, an environment that is stable, secure, an environment that is balanced and harmonious. So you're looking for, if you're moving home, something that feels balanced financially, energetically, spiritually. It feels balanced within your connections. Oh, I could actually have a social life there, or see family, or go and join things. It's whatever it is for you. This is about creating a life that is harmonious and balanced, and this is new. So we know this anyway. All the energy is about this new beginning that's happening. But the Ace of Wands is confirming this new beginning. This is exciting. It's energizing. It's passionate. It's a new drive forward. If you've been feeling flat and tired and, that's shifting. We're moving forward now. And the Star is saying that the wounds, the painful bit, the hard bit, that's done now. We can alchemize that. We can balance it up now. The Star is a healing card, but it's also about your wishes and dreams and goals and aspirations. It's allowing your light to come back. Have you been feeling that your light has been a little dim, a little suppressed? Because that is shifting now. The light is coming back. But you are being asked to choose, to decide, to say, I'm ready. I embrace it. I step into this abundance. I have access to unlimited abundance now. That's your affirmation. Limitless abundance is available to me now. It always is. But when we're in a negative space or a flat space or we're aligned with a lack of energy, and abundance is energy, so it's difficult for it to flow. Not necessarily impossible, but difficult. We're choosing here with the Lover's card, choosing from the heart. Get back to the heart, get back to balance, get back to those hopes, wishes and dreams. Choose to come at it from the heart. That's what the Lover's card is allowing yourself to say, yes, there might be several options, but which is the one that resonates with my heart? Which is the one that takes me towards my empowerment, a life that works for me, something that feels right for me? The Emperor is you directing your life, not waiting for somebody else's permission. It's not passive, it's action. It's, look at him standing there, banging his little staffs down. Boof, boof. It's, yeah, I can kind of feel it. Right, energetically, let me explain what I'm seeing here at the moment. I'm seeing the image of the emperor with his staffs, duff, push, banging it down on the ground, and the ground vibrating with the within that vibration is the energy of that determination of that. I want this. I'm creating this. I'm having this. This is what I choose. This is what I deserve. This is what I desire within my highest good, from the heart, from alignment with my soul and my spirit and my future self. I am ready to step into my starlight. Now, the star is also about being seen. So if you've been feeling kind of put baby in the corner kind of thing, it's like, no, nobody puts baby in the corner. Like Patrick Swayze says, get out of the corner, stand tall and proud like that emperor, and be seen, because this is shifting now. All right. And this week, as this energy starts to really unlock and unblock and move forward, we are now ready to leave the past behind, and we're moving on. And look, the King of Coins is right in the center here, the central energy of abundance. Tick tock, this is happening. Don't try to rush it, but at the same time, don't sit passively waiting and then go, nothing's happening for me. Well, are you applying for that job or that house? Are you tackling that issue, that block? What are you doing? There is, with the Emperor here and the King of Coins, saying this is an action energy. So we're allowing, we're moving with it, moving it forward. Tell me more about this, please. I feel here the Three of Swords, even though obviously it's a painful card. I feel that this is what you've been working with for a little while here. This feels like I'm ready to move on from this now, because we've got the sun underneath it. After the darkness and the tears, the sun is coming out. It's important to have a good cry. I'm a massive advocate of a good cry. I'm an ex-therapist. I would always say, feel it, allow it, express it, bawl your eyes out, get it all out your system. When you are scientifically, right, when you are crying and there's all the snot coming out your nose and the tears coming out of your eyes, science has sort of evidenced what's in that. And it's full of cortisol, the stress hormone. It's full of toxicity that's in the body from all that upset. You literally are crying it out. So let it come out, even though probably afterwards your eyes will hurt, your head will hurt, you'll feel exhausted and drained. But then your energy will refill, relift, and you got rid of all of that yuck. Okay, so yes, we've been through it. There's been some tears, there's been some hurt. Maybe there hasn't been tears for you, you've been holding it inside, in which case let it all out. All right, let it out, let it go, and let's allow ourselves to move forward. Okay, Three of Cups, here we go. Here's the good stuff coming. The Three of Cups is your happy, celebratory, I'm with my friends, I'm having some fun. Remember that one? Fun? Yeah, let's have some fun. Let's get back to a bit of play. We're ready to move on. Knight of Wands, we're taking action. We're taking swift action. The Knight of Wands is not quite as fast as the Knight of Swords, but he is in this very determined, decisive, go-getting energy. All Knights are action cards, but the Knight of Wands is, right, I'm taking action about my passion, my energy, my drive, my excitement. This is what I need to do for me. You're getting on with it. Okay, Five of Swords, that battle is still there. That conflict, should I, shouldn't I? Is it okay? Is it safe? What are they going to say? Chip, chip, chip away. You see, that bird is chipping away in his ear. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that, What you doing that for? Shut up. Shut up. Just do it. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Right, this is the card of receiving, opening up to receive. So yes, there has been this ongoing doubts, conflicts, disagreements, but it's going to come into balance. The thing is with the Six of Pentacles, so when they want me to talk about this for a minute then, okay. Right, the thing is with the Six of Pentacles, the scales are now moving towards you, right? So they're never balanced with the Six of Coins, all right? They're tipped in your favor. So if you've been in that lack, in conflict, in hurt, in wounds, and it's like it's all going against me, now the scales are moving towards you in your favor. So now it's coming back to you, but it's going to be a reward, almost a kind of recognition that it hasn't been easy the last few weeks, the last few months, but we've worked through it to release what no longer serves or fits. We're coming into a greater awareness of self and our life and the life we're living and what we're wanting. And now it's moving back towards you. So if you felt as if everything's been going against you, as some people have, it is moving back now, all right? It's coming back towards you. Here's the star again. Oh, see, this is lovely. So we've got the star twice and the sun. This is beautiful, healing, positive, restorative energy. We've got the death with the devil. We want them together. So where you've been feeling those doubts, those fears that I can't, I'm not allowed, they won't like it, I'm trapped, it's impossible. All of that is the devil energy. That is ending now. The death card is saying the devil can go do one. He's done. And the devil is your doubts, your fears. It's finished. Yes, those doubts come up. Of course they do. Our insecurities, our, am I sure? Am I ready? Is it okay? Yes, it's okay. That's a natural part of psychology, of the way our minds and are programmed to work. We're looking for survival. Is it safe? Is it okay? Is it going to backfire? Am I sure? All the rest of that. Yes, we go through that. That's what that Five of Swords is, chipping away like, oh, just shut up, right? That now the death card is saying the devil, the doubts, the fears, the conflicts, we're done with that. We're done with that now. We are in this star energy. We're coming back to the light. We've got the Six of Swords, confirmation that we're moving on from that nastiness. And the Queen of Swords, the truth and clarity with the Eight of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Empress, the High Priestess. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the World. Are we stopping now? Yeah, okay. Wow. Well, that just blew me away. Right. Let me just show you again. This is what has just come out at the end. So we were here, right? Six of Swords, confirmation. We're moving on from the devil energy. The confirmation, we're putting that behind us. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Truth, the clarity after fog, after mist, after confusion, after battle. Now we've got the clarity to be able to move on. Here's the Eight of Wands, the forward movement. This is the minor arcana equivalent of the charity of the Chariot. We are having news here now. I've been waiting. Here's the news about the job or the home or the relationship or whatever it is. The news is coming from a place of truth and clarity, because I'm moving on regardless. I'm not waiting any longer. The time is now. This is going to unfold in the next week or two, okay? And then 5 major arcana cards came out, one after the other. So we've already got 4 here anyway, with the Sun, the Star, the Lovers, and the Emperor. Yeah, and now clarified by the Star again, the Empress, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the World. That is the universe saying, we mean in what we're saying here. This is the abundance that you're waiting for. The Empress. This is the abundance, the balance, the beauty, the good stuff coming through. This is now happening. Your intuition has been guiding you to this point. It looked like it wasn't here. It's driving you nuts, but here it is now. The High Priestess is saying, it's okay. Everything that was hidden is coming up to be seen. I can see clearly now. As I see clearly, I can now begin to move on, move forward. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is karma. The wheel is turning in your favor. If you felt as if it wasn't moving at all, it was, but it was under the surface, behind the scenes, behind the high priestess. It was all happening behind the surface. But ultimately, you are the magician. You have been manifesting this. You are stepping into now the results of that manifestation, and the old pattern, cycle, blocks, doubts, fears are finally finished. The world is the full and final completion. This is a phenomenal reading for the collective about this energy that has been feeling quite conflictual, has been feeling push-pull, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, all disjointed, a little chaotic. And that brought up fears and insecurities. And am I sure? Perhaps this is wrong. Then it doesn't seem to be flowing. Now this is unlocking, unblocking, and it is happening. Finally, we're moving forward. Okay. I am pleased to see that. Are you? Let me know in the comments. Okay, let's finish off with an angel message. All the cards I use are linked below, by the way, along with my book. All right, this is the Oracle of the Angels, and we have liberation. Isn't that beautiful? If you've been feeling stuck, if you've been starting to give up that something's ever going to happen, you are being liberated from the blocks, from the chains that bind you, from any confusion. I'm just mindful here of the eye here. I can see clearly now. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. It's a number 34. That's a 7. That's a very spiritual number. So if you've been feeling like things are so foggy and your intuition that's normally on point has just felt as if it's been switched off, it's switching back on. All right. This is going to unlock, unblock, and unfold, freeing you to move forward over the next week or two. All right, my beautiful collective. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope it was helpful. I'm going to be back next week with individual signs for each of the zodiac signs, and I will see you then. Thank you for joining me. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.